Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Parliament passes SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Bill, also passes National Sports University Bill. Lok Sabha clears amendments to CGST, IGST, GST compensation bills. Cabinet approves release of pulses to states at discounted rate for various welfare schemes, also gives nod for continuation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana beyond 12th five-year plan period. Centre asks transport authorities to accept driving licence, registration certificate and other documents presented through DigiLocker platform. Death toll in heavy rain and landslides rises to 22 in Kerala. And in sports, rain delays first day's play of second cricket test between India and England at Lord's. Parliament has passed the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Bill 2018, with the Rajya Sabha approving it by voice vote. Lok Sabha has already passed it. The amended bill has done away with the provision of seeking prior permission for the arrest of those committing atrocities against Dalits. Replying to a debate on the bill in the Rajya Sabha, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chand Gehlot said the government is committed to the welfare of the poor and protecting the interests of Dalits. He said under the legislation there is a provision for setting up special courts to deal with cases related to atrocities against SCs and STs. Mr. Gehlot rejected opposition charges that the bill has been brought under any pressure, saying the government has taken several steps for the welfare of weaker sections of society.
ये कहा गया कि ये विधेयक में जो संशोधन ला रहे हैं वो किसी दबाव के कारण। मैं कहना चाहता हूं सरकार के पास जब सरकार बनी थी तो ये जब नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कहा था कि उनकी सरकार गरीबों को समर्पित सरकार है, पिछड़े वर्ग के लिए समर्पित सरकार है, उस समय कौन सा दबाव था?
Earlier initiating the discussion in the post-lunch session, Kumari Sailja of the Congress alleged the highest number of crimes against SCs and STs have taken place in the BJP-ruled states. Dr. Kirodi Lal Meena of the BJP called for greater representation of SCs and STs in the higher judiciary and demanded abolition of the collegium system. Parliament has also passed the National Sports University Bill 2018, with the Rajya Sabha approving it today. The Lok Sabha had passed the bill last week. The bill seeks to establish a first-of-its-kind National Sports University in Manipur for promotion of sports. Replying to the debate on the bill, Sports Minister Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore said the Chancellor of the university will be from the sports field and the Academic Council will also have members from the sports field. Mr. Rathore said it is a major step towards bringing to reality Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of developing a world-class 360-degree sports ecosystem in India.
मैं आज सदन को बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे देश में प्रतिभा बहुत जबरदस्त है और पोटेंशियल को ओलंपिक पोडियम तक जोड़ने के लिए हम पैसे की कोई कमी नहीं होने देंगे, हम टेक्नोलॉजी की कोई कमी नहीं होने देंगे, हमारा समर्थन पूरा रहेगा.
The Homeopathy Central Council Amendment Bill 2018 was also passed in Parliament, with the Rajya Sabha approving it. The bill seeks to replace the Central Council of Homeopathy with a Board of Governors and is aimed at bringing accountability and quality in the homeopathy education system. The bill will replace the ordinance promulgated in this regard in May this year. Speaking on the bill, Minister for Ayush, Shripad Yesso Naik, said it will help identify bogus colleges running in the name of homeopathy. He said the government is committed to promoting Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy in the country. The Lok Sabha today passed the Central Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill, Integrated Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill, Union Territory Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill, and the Goods and Services Tax Compensation to States Amendment Bill. The four bills seek to amend the goods and services tax laws to make return forms simpler and raise the turnover threshold for availing composition scheme to 1.5 crore rupees. Replying to the debate on the bill, Finance Minister Piyush Goyal said the government is empowering 125 crore people through GST and it is the best example of cooperative federalism. Earlier moving the bill, Finance Minister said GST collections are in line with the budget aim and the government expects the economy to grow faster than the IMF projections. The IMF has forecast India's GDP to grow at 7.5% in the next financial year. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the release of pulses to states and union territories at discounted rate to be utilized for various welfare schemes from the stock of pulses procured under price support schemes. Briefing reporters in New Delhi, Electronics and IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said under the scheme, the states are offered to lift 34,88,000 metric tons of pulses.
For 12 months, the stock of 34.88 lakh metric tons of pulse should be released. And what we are proposing it, tur, chana, masoor, moong or urad at a discount of rupees 15 per kg shall be made available.
The minister said this decision will enable the states and union territories to use pulses in various welfare schemes like PDS and midday meal scheme. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs also gave its approval for continuation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana beyond the 12th five-year plan period. Briefing reporters, Mr. Prasad said it will help in connecting 38,412 habitations at an estimated cost of 84,934 crore rupees. The Yojana was launched in December 2000 with the objective to provide all-weather road connectivity to the eligible unconnected habitations in rural areas of the country. The Union Cabinet has approved changes in the Triple Talaq Bill, including the provision of granting bail to men found guilty of giving instant triple talaq to their wives. Talking to reporters after the Cabinet meeting in New Delhi, Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the Cabinet approved 3 amendments to the bill, which has been cleared by the Lok Sabha and is pending for approval of the Rajya Sabha.
Any husband giving a triple talaq instantaneously and breaking the marriage, then the FIR shall become cognizable only and only when FIR is filed by the victim wife or the blood relations or relations by marriage. Second, it has been made compoundable. If the wife and husband desire to settle their differences, then the magistrate can compound the offence upon appropriate terms and conditions. And thirdly, magistrate can grant bail after hearing the wife.
Tomorrow is the last day of the monsoon session of Parliament and the government could introduce amendments to the bill in the Rajya Sabha. If the bill is cleared by the upper house, it will have to go back to the Lok Sabha for approval of the amendments. The Cabinet also approved raising of 4 additional battalions of National Disaster Response Force NDRF to strengthen the country's disaster response. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Road Transport and Highways Ministry has asked the transport authorities to accept driving license, registration certificate and other documents presented through DigiLocker platform. An official release said the ministry has issued an advisory to states in this regard. This is in response to a number of grievances and RTI applications received in the ministry, where citizens have raised the issue that the documents available in DigiLocker or Parivahan app are not considered valid by the Traffic Police or the Motor Vehicles Department when asked to produce them. The advisory clarifies that the DigiLocker platform of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and the M-Parivahan mobile app of the Road Transport and Highways Ministry has the facility to pull a citizen's driving license or registration certificate or any other certificate in an electronic form. The ministry said these electronic records available on DigiLocker or M-Parivahan are deemed to be legally recognized at par with the original documents as per the provisions of the Information Technology Act 2000. Death toll in heavy rain and landslides has risen to 22 in Kerala. As per disaster control room sources, of the total deaths, 11 people were killed in a massive landslide in Idukki, 5 in northern Malappuram district, 2 others in Kannur, 3 in Wayanad and 1 in Kozhikode district since last night. 5 people are reported to be missing. Alerts have been issued to the people residing on banks of rivers in the affected districts. Our correspondent reports National Disaster Response Force and the Army have been engaged in rescue operations.
Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan convened an emergency meeting today to assess the situation. Talking to reporters after the meeting, the Chief Minister said the flood situation in the state was very grim and assistance of Army, Navy and Coast Guard has been sought. A monitoring cell has been set up at the Secretariat to coordinate the relief works with various district collectors. This is Shamila for AIR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
Farmers in Gujarat are largely being benefited by the Soil Health Card scheme. Even in rain-deficit districts of Saurashtra, farmers are able to increase production as well as income by taking benefit of the scheme. Here is a ground report from our correspondent.
Soil Health Card scheme is being implemented nationwide since last 2 years. In Gujarat, farmers of Amreli district are prosperous due to this scheme.
मैं गुजरात के अमरेली का किसान हूँ। मेरा नाम रसिक भाई दानानी है। सरकार के सोइल हेल्थ कार्ड योजना के तहत किसानों के खेतों की मिट्टी के नमूने डिस्ट्रिक्ट कृषि अधिकारी की टीम लेगी और इस योजना में सोइल कार्ड के रूप में एक रिपोर्ट दी जाएगी एवं इस रिपोर्ट में किसान की जमीन की मिट्टी की पूरी जानकारी होगी। निरीक्षण करने के बाद मिट्टी में कौन से तत्व या खाद्य डालने से फायदा होगा इसकी जानकारी होगी। ये भारत सरकार की बहुत अच्छी योजना है।
Not only farmers of Amreli, but all over Gujarat, farmers are benefited by Soil Health Card scheme. Sarita Dalal, Ahmedabad.
India today said it is in touch with Bangladesh on the National Register of Citizens NRC draft. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravish Kumar said in New Delhi that Bangladesh is of the view that NRC draft is an internal matter of India.
At all points, we have repeatedly assured the government of Bangladesh that this is still a draft list prepared under the orders of the Supreme Court and that the process of identification of citizens of Assam is still underway. The Bangladesh government have taken the view that the ongoing process is an internal matter of India. We do not apprehend any impact on our ties with Bangladesh, which remains excellent.
Replying to a media query, the spokesperson said India expects from Pakistan that it should immediately stop sponsoring terrorism against India. Asked about bank fraud accused Mehul Choksi, he said Antigua is examining the extradition request regarding Choksi at present. President Ramnath Kovind hosted a reception in honor of freedom fighters at Rashtrapati Bhavan this evening. The event was held to mark the 76th anniversary of Quit India Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh were among those present on the occasion. To mark the day, News Services Division of All India Radio will bring you a special live Radio Bridge program tonight on New India and relevance of freedom. In this program, experts sitting in our Delhi studio will interact with experts sitting in our studios at Mumbai, Chennai, Guwahati, Jaipur, Jammu and Lucknow. The experts in Delhi studio are political analyst Ashok Tandon, social reformer Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak and Paralympian Deepa Malik. This can be heard on FM Gold channel from 9:30 p.m. Benchmark Sensex soared 137 points today to close above the 38,000 mark for the first time, while the broader Nifty 2 ended at a fresh lifetime high on unabated buying by participants. A report.
Sensex climbed 0.36% or 137 points to 38,024. Nifty also surged 0.18% or 21 points to 11,471. The rupee today appreciated 5 paise to close at 68 rupees 68 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices today dipped by 5 rupees to 30,560 rupees per 10 grams at the bullion market in New Delhi. Paul Thotum with Sanjeev Kumar Singh for AIR News.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address a diverse gathering consisting of farmers, scientists, entrepreneurs, students, government officials and legislators in New Delhi tomorrow to mark the World Biofuel Day 2018. Incessant rain delayed the start of play in the second cricket test between India and England on the opening day at Lord's in London today. To make up for the lost time, the match officials decided to take an early lunch, moving the scheduled break ahead by 30 minutes. Tea was taken too without the action on the field. It was still drizzling when reports last came in. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Parliament passes SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Amendment Bill, also passes National Sports University Bill. Lok Sabha clears amendments to CGST, IGST, GST compensation bills. Cabinet approves release of pulses to states at discounted rate for various welfare schemes, also gives nod for continuation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana beyond 12th five-year plan period. Centre asks transport authorities to accept driving license, registration certificate and other documents presented through DigiLocker platform. And in sports, rain delays first day's play of second cricket test between India and England at Lord's. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.